Welcome to Prime Tech Data and GIS Solutions. Today we'll be discussing how to extract data from a shapefile. So we have different types of features of shapefile. We have point, line, and we have polygon. In our previous videos, we have discussed what each of these type of features are: the points, the line, and polygon. So today we are going to discuss two ways to extract data from a shapefile. On our table of contents, we have the three types of data we're going to be selecting from, the three types of shapefiles. We have the LGA shapefile, which is a polygon data. You can see it shows the boundary of each and every local government in Nigeria. We have the electrical lines, which is a line data. We can see how it shows how electricity is being transmitted from one location to another on the network of electricity transmission in Nigeria. Then we have the health facilities, which are point data. They show individual location of every registered health facilities in Nigeria. So this only shows from far away we can see it as a cluster of points. But if we zoom in, you should be able to see each and every location of health facilities discernible on the map. Selection by attributes requires one thing, which is initial familiarity with the attributes table associated with this shapefile. For instance, let's say I want to select all local government other Oyo states. That means I already know that there is a column in the attributes table which is named states. It might not be states literally, but the headings will somehow show that okay, this column represents states. So let's confirm that. So I can just right click on LGA and open attributes table. So here it is, the state column. So for each of these polygon here, we have the states in which they are located. So let's say I'm looking for Oyo State. So I can just scroll around till I find any Oyo State polygon. Here is one, Shaki West. So in essence, you have to know that there is already a column representing the attributes, a column that shows the attributes you are looking for. So same way, we can go to our selection menu on the selection. We are going to our selection tab on the selection menu and select by attribute. So here we already have all the columns listed. So let's say I'm looking for all the local government area in a state. So all I have to do is select by state. So I'll come here and double click on state. Then what I'm looking for is state equal to, then I can get all unique values of state by clicking on this button. Then scroll down and look for Oyo. I'm looking for Oyo. So this is Oyo State. I'll double click on it, then apply it. So as you can see, automatically all local government order Oyo State has been selected for me. So all I have to do is just click OK. And going back using the attributes table, you can also do that using the attributes table. So when we open the attributes table, for me to find all my Oyo states in a single place so that I can be able to select them all at once, I can just rearrange these states in alphabetical order so that we have all Oyo states in one place. So, and that is simple to execute. All I have to do is just go to the column name and double click. So it will automatically rearrange them for me. So now all I'm doing is scrolling down to home where I can find my Oyo state. So once I get to home and I find all my Oyo states, so where they are, I can just click from this empty column here where the Oyo state started. You can see these Oyo states and drag it down. and drag it down till I select all Oyo. Then once I once I release my mouse button, you can see all Oyo State is selected. So similarly, you can use Shift. Once you click on the first row, then Shift and select and come to the last row where Oyo State is present, and while still holding the Shift, left click. So if you select everything. So this is selection by attribute. You are able to identify the attributes you are going to use for selection, and you've selected all on your states. Now, selection by visual means you already know just by visualizing your map, you already know what you are looking for. So you just want to select it. For instance, I'm from Oyo State, and anywhere I see a map representing Ibadan, anytime I see a shapefile, a boundary of Ibadan, I can just visually identify that, okay, this is Ibadan, and I'm very certain of it. So for instance, just looking at this map and looking at this area, this particular area, I can see this is Ibadan. And by heart, I already know each and every local government and where they are located in Ibadan. For example, let me zoom in. These are particular area I already know is Oluyole, Ibadan. So I can already identify it. Or if I haven't been able to identify it already, or I want to confirm, I can just come and select my identify tool and click on it. So here, it will tell me this is Oluyole. So if I want to select it, all I need to do is pick any one of these. Let's say I'm using rectangle and just draw a small rectangle inside it. So it will select it for me. As you can see, it is already highlighted. This is Oluyole, Ibadan. And if I want to select multiple in Ibadan, or let's say I want to select every local government area in Ibadan. So this is the boundary of Ibadan being traced with my cursor. So this is the boundary. So all I have to do is draw a rectangle that I'm sure will cover all these local governments so that you select them all together. So here is me drawing the boundary. So as you can see, all Ibadan local government area have been selected. So to confirm that, I can come here, open up my attributes table again, and I want to see all selected. So this is the 11 local governments in Ibadan. So just by visualizing, instead of using attributes, I've been able to select the local government area in Ibadan. So what's next now is, once I've been able to select this or select any data I want to select that I want to extract, how exactly am I going to extract it once it is highlighted for me? So what I'm going to do is go to the table of contents. Then on the shapefile I'm extracting from, right click on it, then go to selection, then create new layer from selected features. So once I click that, a new layer will be created for me. So as you can see, the new layer has been graded with another shade of color so that it can be identifiable. So let me clear my selection so that you can see it properly. So as you can see, this is all the area I've extracted from my shapefile, from my FGA shapefile, which is a Polygon type of data. So it is very similar extracting data with other types of data, such as electrical, such as line data, and such as points data. So I will demonstrate that in just a minute now. Once you are done extracting any of the data from any type of data, which is which can either be polygon, line, or point, you can export or save your extracted data to a new shapefile so that you can be able to import it in another project. So to do that, all you have to do is right click on the extracted data. You can rename it if you want. You can rename it if you want. For example, I'm renaming this to uh, Health Center, Health Center near your state. You can rename it however you like. So all you have to do when exporting is right click and save as layer file. So from here, select the location you want to save your layer. So for example, I'm saving it in downloads. So all I have to do is just, if I want to rename the exported layer, so I can do it here, but I'll leave it as it is, then click on save. Once you do that, your layer will be saved. You'll be able to import it into another. So here is my layer. Here's my exported layer. You'll be able to import it into another Arc project entirely. So thanks for watching. I hope you are able to learn one or two about extracting data from a layer. Kindly like and subscribe to this channel for more contents like this.